view of the battlefield. So we're going to be having Jeremy and Jake controlling it, but then whoever's playing is going to be playing like through them as the controller, kind of. And then I'll be facilitating it, and then whoever's playing with Jeremy is going to have to go on the Discord, and whoever's with Jake.
Other way around.
Oh, vice versa, yeah.
Jake will be sitting in the Discord for this class, and he'll be, if you want to see that perspective, he'll be sharing his screen over there.
I'm going to be hopping in the Discord with whoever is going to be playing on my end. That way we can communicate without like us hearing each other. So
yeah, they're going to mute Zoom.
Don't know strategy-wise what's going on.
I gotcha.
We do have one concern of the game might go a bit long, so I'm assuming there is a timer cap, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely keeping an eye on the time. We still have 2.5 hours, and this is already our third prototype, so I think we're going to be okay.
Oh, good. We can take about. Cool. I think that gives us what, an hour and a half.
I was about to go like, wait, I thought this morning you said I had 30 minutes.
It should be about 30 minutes.
Cool. Hopefully, yeah.
And I guess let me just ask for the other two teams that are left, around how long have your prototype playtest been running, just so I can make sure that I'm giving enough time.
I think there's only one team left, other than us.
No, two left.
Is there?
Yep.
Okay.
Stevens, and then Alex.
Oh, yeah.
Our team,
yes, right.
Ours was about 15, maybe 20 minutes on first play. Probably less than that, though.
Okay. And then how about for you, Steven?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I hear you faintly, yes.
Yes. What did you say again? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I was asking about how long your prototype tends to take to play.
It'll be real quick. This is a basic game. It'll be really, really quick. About 5-10 minutes. Probably not even that.
Okay, so yeah, I think we're more than safe. If you're going to take around a half an hour, we should still be fine on time, guys. So
okay.
I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll let you know if we need to stop. But otherwise, we'll just run.
All right, then we just need to pick
we
volunteers.
need 2 participants.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd love to participate on one of these.
Sure.
I'll also volunteer.
Who is the other person?
Sabrina.
Sabrina? Nice.
All right. So,
which one he wants?
Yeah.
Which one he wants to go
gotta
to
hop
Discord?
in with Discord.
I'll go hop the Discord.
Okay.
Make sure you mute Zoom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
All right. Let's do that.
No screen peeking.
Exactly.
And I'll be
Okay.
muting myself on Zoom and Discord intermittently to communicate with both people.
Okay. I'm going to mute my Zoom for now. I'll be right back.
Okay. So our rule set, like everyone else's, is posted in the
Can I pause you
Discord.
just a second? I apologize
Yes.
for interrupting.
Yeah.
Is somebody on the team doing like a quick time screen capture video of what's
Yes, I
happening
am.
in Discord? Perfect.
So Jake
I am
share his screen in Discord. I'm gonna share on Zoom.
Okay, so Zoom is going to capture what we're doing over here, but I would like to see the other side of the prototype too. So if whoever,
All right.
if
Hello.
I'm sorry, you said
Hello?
it's Jake that's going to be running.
Correct.
Let
Yeah.
me go
Okay.
grab the.
So like Jake, if you could on your
rules.
side, actually be recording your screen.
was
so I
the,
can see both
Arcanadome,
sides of
correct?
play later. That would be great.
Yep. Yes, I am both. I'm gonna be screen sharing in the Discord, so if you want to watch it now, you're able to. I'm also going to be taking a video recording of it.
Perfect. Okay, great.
Right.
Cool.
Okay.
If you have any questions,
Sorry, I was talking in the
shoot with the rules.
what's it
I know
called?
it's a little,
I'm
it's
going
upfront
to-
confusing a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but once you get going, it should be pretty simple.
Volume mixer.
Sure,
I'm
I'm
going to
sure you
turn
can
down
Help guide.
Zoom. There we go. Cool. So now I only hear you guys, and then let me get my screen share set up. Screen 1. There we go.
So I should be paying attention to
You should be looking at my
the,
screen
dis-
share.
the
right now.
Discord. Yeah.
Yeah. We are
Alright.
the red side. There's a blue side down here, but you're not going to be able to see it
yeah.
until we, get into range of them. It's if you've played any game with Fog of War, you should know how that works.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, we have a premium D20 Pro or sorry, Roll20 account here.
Yep. Yeah, Michael has that set up for us.
Yeah. I'm just glancing through the rules, making sure I understand.
Okay. Well, actually, hold on. That way I can have it up if you have any questions.
As a funny side note, only my team has actually tested anything so far for any of the games. Each of us in turn has tested one of the other projects. So
That's funny. And I know, I'm pretty sure Jeremy and Jeremy and Sabrina are gonna be taking the first turn here. So.
okay.
Oh,
So
they just drew, which means they started their turn.
All right. So let's see. I have no hand to start with.
You start with 5 cards. It doesn't say it in there. That's a part of setup.
Can I see which cards those are? Or are they?
Yes, I can pull these up. Hold on. And if you want to look at
yes,
any,
that is an important.
yes, I can pull up any of them big for you.
Yeah. Just pull them up. The 3 shields one first. Let me read that real quick, and then I'll just go through them. Increase defense power per turn. Power of a unit by 2 for 3 turns. Cost 4. Okay, the next shield one.
That is defense power. By 2 for 1 turn.
2 for 1 turn. Action point. Okay, the sword. Increase the attack power. Okay, simple. The triple sword, I assume, is similar to the triple shield.
Yes.
Attack power of a unit by 2 for 3 turns. Okay, and then the star one. Teleport a unit 5 spaces in any direction. All right, there's some fun ability. So that's my hero there, and I can't quite make out. Do I have 30 HP?
You have 30 HP on your base. Your goal is
base.
that's the base.
Okay.
There's a opposing base on the other side.
Yeah. I just can't. It's a little blurry, so I can't quite make out all the details.
I can actually zoom in. There you go.
Oh, that helps some. Yeah. So okay, the hero's got 20 HP. Base has 30, and then the 7 is the action points.
7 is the action points. Yeah, we're keeping track of them on the base.
Those regen. It's just every beginning of every turn.
Yeah. It's
okay.
Beginning
Cool.
of every turn. You get 7. All right, we're good to take our turn.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just making sure I understand everything here. Given the complexity of strategy games, it's good to know what you're getting into.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing we gotta do. You did say we're good, right, Michael? Where'd he go? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. So, we start out drawing our card.
All right.
Player deck 2, draw 1 card. Draw.
You could type in 10, no one will know.
Oh, wait.
That's the wrong card.
Oh, wait. Is it? Hold on. Are you able to remove that one then? I thought I was deck 2 this time. Okay. Yes. There you go. All right. So we're drawing from deck 1. There we go.
Important distinction. All right.
Yeah. All right.
So
you got this card.
Summon a scout unit. Costs 2 action points to play. All right. So what does it cost? So with the moving and attack or recruit, what are the relevant costs, or how many times can I do those? Or
you can do each, so you can move and then attack or recruit. Their attack or recruit is like the same action. It's just recruit. You'd have to.
So those are my 2 primary actions per turn then. And I can only take each of them once?
You can do those with each unit that you have.
All right, plus playing cards then. Okay.
Yes, and then playing cards is separate from that.
All right. So I don't have anything. Well, I'll leave my hero there for now. Does the hero have any special abilities, or are they just a really powerful tank unit?
They're just a really powerful tanky unit. Do remember, you can. Let me specify. The recruiting is you're able to spend your attack action with any unit in this base to recruit another unit. You can recruit it says down at the bottom, recruit a troop. You can recruit either soldiers,
Yeah,
artillery,
if it ends
or
in home
scouts.
base,
Yeah.
another troop can be placed in home base. Yeah. So I can just start by recruiting a troop there as well. Or I actually guess if it ends his turn, at the end of this turn, if I leave my hero there, he could also recruit a troop. Correct?
You can just recruit now. You're able to recruit now.
Oh, so it doesn't require at the end of the turn.
No. It's the previous turn. So the previous turn would be like before the game began.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like
So,
you have to begin
I mean, I
your
suppose,
turn.
yeah, recruiting. Yeah, so probably best to recruit a troop then. To start, I might as well play my card that allows me to summon a scout as well. Where actually then, when you use something like that, where do they appear?
They appear in your base.
Just in the base. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, summoning or recruiting using the hero and then playing that card that also recruits a scout.
So you want to recruit? Which unit are you recruiting?
That's right. Well, I guess I know nothing about any of the units.
I mean,
there's no breakdown of any of them.
They are. If you want stats for each of them, I can actually pull them up. The soldier is right here. They have 10 HP, 5 damage, 4 movement, 1 range, and 6 sight.
All right.
The artillery has 5 HP, 4 damage, 5 movement, 8 range, and 8 sight. And the scout has 5 HP, only 2 damage, but 10 movement, 2 range, and 10 sight.
All right. And the tank at the bottom, is that one, or is that?
The tank. You can recruit using card.
It's a special card. I assume it's the same thing for like the level 2 versions of things as well.
No,
the level 2 versions of things are just used for the other player.
Yeah, those are differential.
So do we actually have different stats then for all of our baseline
stuff?
No,
they're the same.
No,
we just needed to set up 2 different ones so that we
okay.
could actually have them in.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so
okay,
we're gonna
so then,
we're recruiting the scout, right?
Yeah, that's one scout,
so we're gonna
and then
the scout. Take 5 off here.
Let's go with an artillery.
Okay, we're gonna recruit an artillery then. Okay, now your hero can still move because you haven't used your movement action with your hero yet. So if you want
so they
to,
have the individual attack and move that you can do. Okay.
Yeah, and you can do them in either order.
All right. And the map is, of course, revealing itself. So that means, yeah. I'm gonna leave the hero there.
Okay. Yeah.
And so if that's the end of my turn, would I then use the end of turn another troop can be placed in the home base with the recruit a troop function, correct?
No. Yeah,
You've recruited an artillery already.
Yeah, you recruited.
I did, but there's nothing that, at least in what's currently written, there's nothing that prevents me from essentially, recruiting again 2 more units, because I used those 2 that I just recruited now have ended their turn inside of there, which, at least is the way that it's written currently, means I can recruit 2 more right now.
It says under recruit a recruiter troop cannot take actions until the following turn, and recruiting a troop is an action.
Okay, because it says you can only do it when you end your turn inside of it, so I wasn't certain. So it's the next turn if you previously ended your turn.
Yes.
Inside of a okay, that makes a big difference.
So the next turn you would be able to summon using these units.
Yeah, because there's the big difference between previously ended turn and when you end your turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that makes sense then. That's what I how I assumed it should work. Okay, so then I guess that's really all I'm gonna do, because those guys can't take any actions, and I don't want to move my hero. So
okay, yeah, our turn's over.
All right, cool.
And now he goes to the other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. We kind of anticipated that the earlier turns were gonna probably take by far the most time. Just
It's gonna be slow as you build up, but I mean that's
Yeah.
classic. I play games like this. I've made games like this. I mean I love games like this. So
Mhm.
they're usually slower in the beginning. I'm getting a lot of the feel of Duelist from this, which was a marvelous game until they took it down because no one played it.
Yeah, I mean I've played games that are the same way. I still miss when Gigantic was a thing, and that was
Oh
the same case.
yeah. Yep. It's positively criminal. Some games that get taken down despite being pretty good.
Yeah.
But this is have you played Duelist or seen Duelist?
I feel like I've seen a little bit of it. Hold on.
It's basically this, except a little bit different format. But it's you have a
Duelist.
hero, who is essentially your base in this case, and you use your mana to summon cards and play a sort of chess-like.
Ah, yeah, I see.
It was a brilliant game, but unfortunately the market for it was simply too niche, so they could never get the broad audience appeal to keep it running.
Yeah.
Long term. It
Mhm.
did have a lot of people who played it regularly though. It was a brilliant game.
Yeah, that's rough.
Some of the same designers from Magic worked on it.
Yeah, that's I'm looking at it right now. I feel like I have seen this before, and it definitely looks interesting.
I feel you guys could probably draw a lot of inspiration from what they did there and learn from their systems because they have a very similar style of game.
Yeah. And
I think overcoming that niche market is the biggest thing to deal with, really.
Yeah. Hmm. That's definitely something to consider. But I feel like that also sets us up in a position where, we've seen the problems that it may have
Exactly. Yeah.
encountered, and you can kind of use that as a way to figure out a way past that.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I'm always looking for games that are like this turn-based strategy, sort of head-to-head, games with like card management in particular. If you can, if it's in there, so things like this are fun.
Yeah. Hmm.
So my next turn is probably me going to just summon. Is there a limit to how many troops you can have? How many you can have of a certain type?
No, not currently.
No, not. Oh, that's good to know.
We thought about that. Yeah,
So
I figured that one out. Don't worry.
if it ends up that I absolutely destroy things,
All right.
well, we'll see.
Your turn.
All
right.
Okay. So
okay.
yeah, are we starting the chain?
I'm gonna summon 3 artillery, I think.
3 artillery.
3 artillery. And
oh wait, I forgot to draw.
Or drawing card. Yeah, I guess
yes,
I need to draw a card first. That'll
card
change
first.
some of my strategy, I think, depending on what I get.
You drew a mini teleport.
Okay, good. Ooh, a teleport. Another one of those. Those are very nice to have.
Yeah, just a tiny version of this teleport.
And when structurally in a turn, or maybe even during an opponent's turn, can I play cards?
You can play cards at any point during your turn.
Your turn only. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Are there any reactionary cards?
They're not.
No, not currently.
Okay. Are there any cards that only take effect when the opponent does something? Like I play it now,
no.
and like it'd be a trap card or something like that, essentially.
Not yet, no.
That
is intended though. That is going to be a thing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a big picture. All right, so let's move the hero 2 down, or like down left, I guess would be, yeah, right there.
So there.
Move the scout its maximum duration towards the opponent base. Or I guess I have to declare its entire movement ahead of time, correct? Can I move it in? I can't move it in sections, right?
You can use, yeah. Hold on. So I can measure this out. So 10 hexes, which is the scout's movement, would be right there.
Is right there. So what happens protocol wise if I were to move around a corner? Oh, the hero. Oh, that's
Yes.
good to know.
I actually am going to zoom out a little bit now, so you can see that.
If I also, do different units have different vision ranges?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's also good to know.
The scout's
if
vision
I
range
was
is
to walk
very
around
large.
a corner and bump into an enemy that I had not seen before, what would happen on my turn?
You wouldn't be able to move. Currently, you aren't able to move to a spot unless you can see it.
Oh, okay. You can't do that. Okay. That's.
We're thinking of changing it in the future, but for now, that's what we have.
Yeah, because I imagine there'd be some sort of like shadowed area where it shows you what the map looks like. You just can't see what's there.
Yeah, partially it's a limitation of the system we're using.
Yeah.
So
Roll20 is
it's not exactly
wonky.
designed for this. So
no. All right. So what's the hero's movement range?
Hero's movement range is 5 units.
5.
Yes, 5. If I click any of these, you can see all their movement ranges.
Okay. And can you draw a line of how far my scout can move?
So scout can move.
It's 10. I'm
10,
one,
which
two,
is about
Jake,
that far.
if you hold shift while you're doing it, it'll stay after you release.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Move my scout 9.
So
that'll keep it 1 out of range of the hero, assuming.
Where
I'm
here?
understanding this correctly. Yeah, that should be it. Because then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can't attack me then. Okay.
I can also draw the hero's range, which is right there.
It can't get me.
The hero, I will note though, has a range of 2.
Oh, they are. Oh, I didn't know that. Can I? In knowing that, because I thought.
So do you want to move to 8?
Yeah. Because my goal was to move 1 outside of its range.
Your goal was to move to 1 outside the range. Yeah.
And then that other the artillery, if you'd move that, its maximum movement towards the scout. I think
maximum movement towards this scout. So archers are 5, so it'd be right
5.
Here.
5.
Here,
yeah,
here.
That's good. In the middle, or more towards the middle.
Here.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Right there.
And they can see or they can shoot a total of 8. Okay, good. And
yes, I will even check that for you. Yes.
Yes.
Range of 8.
They have a sight range of 8 and attack range of 8, so they can shoot anything that they can see.
Yep.
I don't have any more cards that I want to play at the moment, and I think I'm done with my turn because there's nothing really else I can do. I can't move those guys up top, and I don't want to move them anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm done with my turn.
All right.
All right.
Michael, take it away. Yeah, this what you're doing now with the archers, this is an emergent strategy that we found. We wanted to test how it went. We're kind of assuming it's going to be a little bit too much.
Yeah. I'm every turn I'm going to summon 3 artillery and then move them in just sort of rings around my base and slowly move them outwards. And that's going to be we'll see what happens, but I'm imagining based on the other numbers I'm seeing, it's going to be hard to go through that without some magic involved.
Yeah. A little bit.
Of course, if we both take the same strategy, it'll be interesting. But yeah,
one of the definite first things that we need to address in this prototype is probably going to be adding max limits.
Yeah, unit counts is a very important thing. Oh, similar. I wonder if she's doing the exact same thing. That would be funny if we both have the exact same strategy. It turns into a giant turtling contest. Who can out turtle the opponent?
Yeah. Your hero is moving up, though, I will say.
Did her hero move? I didn't see.
No, I just meant like it moved up last turn.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Surprised she started with her hero up front. Yeah, if I could snipe the hero, it would be great. But
Sometimes starting with the hero up front actually can be a good strategy because although you obviously only get one hero, it is like chess where if you can use the hero, which it like in chess's terms, it's like the
queen.
Yeah, it's like the
essentially.
queen. It's if you can use it to its fullest, you can absolutely beat the hell out of things with the hero.
Yeah. With the health that it has and how tanky it is.
Plus, like if you have like heal cards or something.
Yeah.
On top of that, or defense cards.
What other types of cards exist in my deck? Just to have a general knowledge of what my deck is.
There is defense cards. Defense cards raise your defense by a flat value. This is literally just damage off. It's flat damage off.
Okay, flat damage. Good to know.
This is flat damage up. Teleports, obviously.
Yeah.
Right,
Heals.
you good to go?
I don't remember if there's any others than those off the top of my head. All right, so we're good to go. So first thing we do is we
draw a card.
We're deck one. Right? Yep. Draw one card, and we drew a heal. Heal unit for 5 health immediately. Cost 2 action.
Know. Immediately on my turn. Yes.
Yep. Immediately on your turn.
So I'm gonna first summon 3 more artillery.
3 more artillery.
Yep. I knew my strategy as soon as you told me there wasn't a limit on how many units I could have.
That's fair. Honestly.
So, 3 more of those, and then I'll move those top 3. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 next to the artillery down below. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, right here.
Yeah. And then I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 to the bottom left of the hero. And then can you move through your own units?
Yes.
Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Bottom left of the hero. So then 1, 2, 3.
As long as you don't end up on the same spot.
Right there.
Yeah. And then 1, sort of the opposite side, equidistant.
Like
yeah,
that?
right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't have a. Okay, so it's gonna get tricky knowing which units have moved and which ones have not moved here eventually.
A little bit. Yeah.
I mean, I guess they have the little markers you can put on there for stuff. Yeah.
The hero hasn't moved yet.
Oh.
Yes.
Also, the scout hasn't moved. Only
Jake,
the
you also should be able to put the little markers on them when they have.
How do I mark them?
Click it.
I see. Yes, those have moved. This guy hasn't moved. Actually, you know, let me mark these as No, okay, whatever.
However they're marked, it'll work for me. They're dead.
Okay, oops. You know what? No, I'll just keep the red one. It's probably easiest.
Move the hero to the center between the two because he hasn't moved yet. Center between the two.
Or here.
Yeah, right, that one. Yep. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you scroll down some? Move the scout. The maximum distance is down south as it can go. He is a scout. He is going to scout.
Right there?
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. Good to know. And then how many cards do I have in hand? 7?
You have 7 cards in your hand.
It's too bad I don't know my deck. Let's see. And small teleport's 3, is it not?
A small teleport is 3 units in any direction, costs 2 action points.
Yeah, because next turn I'm gonna have to draw and then discard cards that I don't want. Let's try using the small teleport and moving that scout 3 farther down next to the archer, or the artillery.
Okay. A small teleport, 2, and then 3.
Just
so like right
3,
there.
yeah, right there. Yep. I want to see if I can get a little bit more line of sight on what's around the edges.
Yeah. Right there.
Okay, good to know. And then I believe that's all I can really do on my turn.
All right.
Or
Okay, cool.
Jake, would you mind going through and clearing off the dots?
Yeah, I got him.
I imagine Scout Rush would be another interesting tactic.
Yeah.
I briefly
Scouts
considered that.
Scouts are really powerful, but they are really bad as like an actual unit, but they're really powerful because their sight range is absolutely massive right now.
That's sight range. I mean, this right here, I
Yeah,
just ran
this
behind
right
enemy
here, you
lines, and
literally
I
just
know it. I
ran
know it
back
until they kill it, which they probably will this turn.
You have full vision over like the entire.
I know what's going on. So it does force her to, or theoretically, take certain actions to counter if she doesn't want me to know what she's doing as she's doing it.
Yeah, and the first thing that the one thing I will say though is if someone rotated if she rotated characters like up through these side channels here, then that would cause issues for you. But
I would have technically have seen any enemies that were currently on the left and the right side, though.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I have?
I don't think so.
Well,
I think
before when I moved through that zone, I should have gained sight of if anything was to the left or the right, but I technically never did because since it just moved directly.
Oh, they moved.
I moved that left. Okay, maybe she didn't. Maybe she'll do it with the hero or something, or one of the artillery. I guess she can sit those 2 artillery and snipe me. But I know what she's doing now.
Yeah, which is important in a game like this.
It is. I mean, yes, knowing what the enemy is doing is critical to war.
A little bit.
That is why they call it the fog of war.
And if you wanted to keep that up, you could literally also use a heal too.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. Assuming it isn't murdered this time round.
Yeah, which they could literally just kill it probably.
I guess that's one less thing that can attack because you can't move and attack. You can move and attack.
You can move and attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually really strong with artillery then. If they can move 5 and then attack to a range of 8, you can nuke things.
You can kite, literally. You could just kite things.
That's actually another possibility. Is I could just march a. Yeah, actually, that's probably what I'll consider doing here. Is if I just march a battalion of artillery straight down the center, if they can, they'll just be able to nuke anything that they come across. Because if you have like 6 of them right there, you literally just move 6 all at once. Anything that they see is dead. And then you just keep doing that, and you get right to the base, and it's gone.
Yeah, I think artilleries are a little too strong right now.
If they couldn't move and shoot, or if they couldn't move and shoot, that would, or if they had limits because I know a lot of games with powerful ranged makes it so that you can only shoot inside of a certain range.
Yeah, like if you're if they're inside of a certain range, you can't shoot.
Or there's like a near and a far range. Like if there is an enemy right next to them, they can't do it or something.
Okay, are we good, Michael? Are we good?
I think he said we're good.
Are we? I heard him say something, but I heard like.
I thought he said good, but maybe not.
You're good. It's your turn.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
cool.
Let's draw the one.
Yeah, draw the one there.
Summon Swordsman.
Ah, sweet, another summon card. Well, that's only good for me. And I assume the swordsman is the soldier?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So let's summon 3 artillery.
Summon 3
to
artillery.
Start with here. I'm literally gonna stick to my guns.
Literally going to stick to the guns.
Yes, and eventually those guns are gonna stick to other people. Assuming they cooperate up there.
I'm just trying to like center them on the grid because I'm pretty sure Michael's
it's fine. It's fine.
not snapping.
There we go.
And then I'm going to.
Let me actually mark these.
Oh
two,
yeah. Mark
I
those
can't
guys out. I know if you have the pro version, you could like write a macro that makes it so that when a piece is moved, it has a little thing that appears above it.
Yeah.
But all right. Let's. Okay.
Yeah, and this is the prototype
wait a
after
minute.
only a week, which means like we could probably improve it a lot over the next couple
no.
weeks.
The first play test with people is it's always a mess.
Yeah.
So random question. I had this thought earlier. I didn't pursue it, but oh goodness, yes, I should do this. If I end my turn with 6 units on the base, then there are 6 units that start their next turn, and as long as I move, I can then summon 5 more units as opposed to just 3 every turn. Yes.
No, it's if you end your turn in a hold on. Yeah, if a troop ends its turn in the home base, another troop can be placed in the home base. So recruiting your troop ends the turn for both of those troops.
Say that last bit there. It broke up.
So a troop has to end its turn in the base to recruit a troop.
Yes, yeah. If the previous turn, looks like we were talking about last time, if the previous turn they're in that space, then the turn you're on, they can recruit a unit. So that means that if you have 6 that start there, they've ended their turn prior inside of that base, you can move 1 out, use one of the summons, move another out, use another summon, and that way you can summon 5 units per turn as opposed to just 3 with what I was currently doing.
It's when you end your turn there, it's summoned at the same time, so you can't move after summoning.
I thought we could move after summoning.
That's very different than what we've been doing so far.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's also hard to hear you.
Pretty sure you can move after summoning. Or at least that's the way we've been playing it.
Because if a troop ends its turn in your home base, and because that's I don't know.
One thing that I think we did forget to write is that you are only able to actually use the summon action when you are still on the space in the base.
Yeah. But that wouldn't change what I was saying. The only thing that makes a difference there is whether or not you can, because if it is the case that you can only summon after you've moved, like immediately after you've moved onto a location.
You don't have to move to end your turn. You can end your turn without moving. And if you end your turn in a base and there's a vacant space, then you can recruit a troop there.
Well, yeah, we get what you're saying, Michael. But he's saying, in a scenario like this, you could move out before summoning because it only says you have to end your turn in the base. Which the previous turn you ended your turn in the base. So theoretically, with the way the rules are written now, Kai is right.
A troop did end its turn in the home base, then another troop would be placed.
Yeah, then the next turn you have the recruit action. But theoretically,
So-
you could move out, use the recruit action, and then recruit onto the space that you literally just left.
Because that
No.
the unit that moved isn't doing it. The unit that ended its turn there last turn round is using its recruit action because it ended in that space before.
You have to. It's when you end your turn on this round, it summons it in this round. It wouldn't carry over from round to round.
So that's very different than what we've been doing so far.
Yeah, because we've been moving after. I think it's like
Oh, well,
after
you shouldn't have
use,
been able to do that.
you
That's,
use your action on. You have to use your action to summon while you're on the base.
Okay, that dramatically changes things.
Yeah.
Um,
But the way we've been playing it, you have to use your action on the base, but then afterwards you can use your movement.
all right. It's supposed to be that a troop ends its turn once it's recruited something.
Yeah, it does not say that in the rules, and that's the way we played it last night too. And I don't think we ever changed the rules.
So which way do we want to use here?
We're gonna do the ruling where you can't do it after you move because you can't move after
You
you
can't
do it
move
because that's
after
what
you
we've
do
been
it.
rolling
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
other team.
Yeah, you can't move after you do it. So
Okay. So if that is the case,
so then these 3 units would be unable to move, right? Because these are the ones that summon.
well, it would mean that those 6 units would be unable to move then.
Yeah, so
Correct.
these 6 units are currently unable to move.
Yes, which, like I said, greatly changes the strategy that I'm.
Yeah, a
able to
little
use.
bit. I think that was a little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah, it's all good.
I did
So
draw
my
the
best
card
bet
at the
then
beginning.
is
Oh yeah,
probably
it's the swordsman. Okay.
probably just to keep 3 units on there and move 3 out every time, essentially. All right. I guess I can't really.
Oh, and your scout is at 1 HP, by the way.
Let's go whack their. Can I hit their base? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can hit their base.
I don't think.
Let's just go whack the base.
Wait, hold on. Wait, scouts have 2 range, do they? Yeah, they do. Okay. So.
Well, and I could move 10 to.
Oh yeah, you can move 10. Yeah.
I can move 10 to get
I was
there
thinking it
anyways.
was an artillery for some reason. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You could.
Well, yeah. If it was an
totally
artillery, I could just shoot it right now.
Yeah, you could literally just like.
I'm gonna go whack their base.
You want to just like move here and smack the base?
Move behind so that
Right
I'm
here?
sitting on one of their spawn points. They have to deal with it a little bit more readily.
Okay, so you move there.
Yeah. You can use the classic
and you can-
StarCraft Zerg 2 or Zerg tactic of going and taking up all the opponent's spawn points with low cost units by flooding them.
Yeah. Okay, so and then you want to attack the base, right?
Attacking the base, might as well.
Michael, he's attacking the base. I can't deal damage to them.
Yep, I ticked down the health by 2.
Yep, you could see it very slightly,
I
right?
see the little sliver off. Good
Okay.
job, Scout. You've done your duty.
You've done your duty.
And I probably should have used damage. I probably should have used like both damage ups on him before that, but oh well.
Yeah. Let me actually mark him. There we go.
I suppose I could use both defense things on him. What would that put his defense at?
That would put his defense at. That is 2. That is 4. So that would give him 4 defense.
What's the damage of the artillery?
I'm pretty sure artilleries deal 4 damage. They do.
Oh, so you're saying that if I put both of those on him right now, nothing can damage him next turn, right?
Yes, unless they have damage ups.
Unless they have damage ups, yeah, which is likely, I'd imagine. Then I won't go with that strategy. We'll let him rest in peace, or in peace as after the artillery barrage.
Is that your whole turn?
still do
yeah,
have
it
plenty of
messed
units
up what
to
I was
move.
doing since we changed what was going on. So now I guess I can't use my summon card now because you can only summon on one of those locations.
Yeah.
Which means I'll never be able to really use my summon card with the strategy that I'm doing. So it might be a safe one to. Well, we'll see. I mean, yeah, I guess that's all I really can do since things have changed.
Okay. All right, we're passing the
Right.
turn then.
Cool.
I actually do think you would have been okay if you what's it called? Popped both of these. That actually.
Well, but if even a single point of damage extra, because he's at 1 HP, if I'd been at full health, it would have been. I mean, so like I could have.
Theoretically, you could have played all three of those.
I could have healed and then done it, but I didn't. I don't know if it was because next turn what I would have done is played both damage things and then done a nice solid whack on the base.
Yeah.
Can you heal your own base?
I don't think we ever actually established whether you can do that or not.
Can I place defense on my own base?
I would assume, yeah.
Because if you can play cards on your own base, I'm gonna assume you can't play attack on your own base.
Yeah, because the base
be
doesn't
funny,
have
but,
any attack.
if it doesn't have the ability to attack, then the bonus damage does nothing. But
yeah,
that'd be really funny. You run up and whack the base, and the base is like, whack back.
in that situation, there is a difference between having 0 attack and then
yes,
not
having 0 and having no attack.
to
Yeah.
attack. Yeah, but it's good that we get all of these scenarios out of the way. That's why we literally only are using basic units this week, because we knew there were probably going to be a lot of situational problems that we needed to take care of.
Yeah. What type of more advanced units do you have?
So basically, what we're thinking of doing is we're trying to make a set of units for each faction. Right now, we're just doing like one hero, and they get their set of units that you can get in your deck that you can use that are like special units, basically. So I remember, like, our strategy was to kind of make it so that there's an archer coming up. They killed your scout too, so we don't have vision down there anymore.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you for walking into my trap there, Mr. Archer.
But basically, each faction is going to be specialized in a certain thing. So, like, for example, I could tell you about the demons, which are the ones that I did. They're designed to be a really strong, like, area crowd control faction. They have 3 types of units. They have the Flame Belcher, which is basically a 1-range unit, but it hits like 4 squares. So, like, say this was it. It hits here, 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 and here, and does 3 damage to all of them. They have the, and they're also like relatively tanky, but their weakness is, they're not particularly good at anything else. There's the imps, which imps are supposed to be like fodder units similar to scouts.
Yeah.
Except
Classic. Yeah.
Except when they die, they explode and deal damage to anything around them. And they deal with, I think I put like they deal like 2 damage-ish. But if a imp is nearby another imp that explodes, that imp also explodes.
So chain reactions.
So you can make chain reactions across like a certain number of tiles. And then the third one was the strong arm, which their attack only does 1 damage, but it shoves the thing you're hitting back 1. And they also have an ability to throw a boulder to a location, which just acts as a unit with like 8 HP, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so just a temporary wall.
So it's just, a wall.
Very clever, very clever.
So basically the idea that I had was to like use the boulders, set up an area, try and use them to shove everyone into that area.
Yeah.
And like also block them in with imps. And then when you have the flame belchers like spewing fire over everything, you're one killing your own imps to blow them up, and two, you're also dealing damage to all their units.
Nice. And she just teleported the artillery away there. I think that was a three movement, so it's still
So it's
okay.
still relatively
Yeah, she sniped my hero there. Good move.
And there's a scout coming up on the side.
Indeed.
I see what she's trying to do. She walked up the archer, saw you had that blockade, and then put the scout around the left side to get vision of all of it.
Yep. But I'm gonna nuke the scout here.
Yeah, that scout's getting nuked.
Commence orbital bombardment.
Wait, did they deal? Oh, they dealt 4 damage. Okay.
Yeah, she sniped my my hero there and then teleported it back, so I couldn't kill it. But I believe that was a 3 teleport. So if I move my 2,
no, the text was blurry, so I thought it said 15 instead of 16. So
yeah.
Tell you what, there have been some problems, but this is going relatively smoothly.
Yeah, I mean, I will say you guys have put a lot of thought into making this function. I've worked on games like this before.
Oh, why can we see?
Wait,
they gave us.
What was that about?
They gave us the so these units, the way they're actually set up to work is each of them like are on like quote unquote different teams.
Yeah.
So they put the wrong scout unit on there. Okay, it's our turn.
All right. So let's draw that card.
Okay, we drew a summon an artillery.
Oh, of course. Great.
Cost 5 action points to play.
Well, now that I'm never gonna be able to summon anything with those cards again. I can only have 7 cards in my hand, can't I?
There is no card limit in your hand.
There is no card limit.
There is no card limit in your hand right now.
Okay, that's also good to know. Well, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move those 2 leftmost archers, bottom left ones, on the base. So 5 down, and let's get rid of that scout.
So like right there.
Yes.
And right there.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And they both have range to that guy.
Yeah, they're both going to snipe.
Because the scout's got 6 HP, was it?
Yeah. He has. I think it was only 5. Yeah, it's only 5.
Is it only 5? Oh, okay. Well, if only one needs to shoot, then I thought they had 6 HP.
No, artillery has 4 damage.
Oh, they have 4 damage. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking 5. Yeah. Alternatively, what was that damage bonus? Like the +1 damage bonus for?
There is this one. Yes, increase the attack power of a unit by 2 for 1 turn.
2 for 1 turn. I'll save that. Okay, especially since I can hold cards in hand. So yeah, we'll just have both of them attack there.
Okay.
All right,
Shoot
so
that
which
bitch.
ones are attacking which ones?
Both of these archers, this one and.
I can't see your screen. Click and
hold
on them.
That scout's dead.
These
it's just 8 damage.
Are pinging that scout.
Cool.
It's dead.
Nice.
And I was trying to ping. I had the ruler selected by accident. And
let's move.
Mark these.
Oh yeah, mark those guys. Yeah. I want to move the 1 scout on the bottom right of the base.
This one.
To the same relative position on the right.
Here.
Or... 1 more to the right.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, right there. Yep. 5. Yeah.
Okay. Let's move in that scout down here, or artillery down here.
Yeah. And then let's move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to move both of. Well, we'll do one at a time, I suppose. That's the way it should be done. Let's the left artillery in the center line. That one. Yes, that one. Move that down 5.
So to
'Cause I can move and then
right
shoot.
here or here. Which one?
To the left one, we'll say.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. So right here.
Good.
There.
What's
Okay.
on the hero? Oh, just a marker
That
that it moved,
is
right?
no. That is a. Is that a damage or a defense, Michael? That's one of the two.
That's a defense.
That is a
Blue.
defense. That hero has increased defense this turn.
Is it by 2 increased defense?
Yes. That is 2 defense. Yes.
Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna snipe at that front line artillery.
So with this guy.
With
And
your
then-
artillery?
Yes, and then I'm gonna repeat the process with the other artillery on the right, and so just get rid of that main artillery
You
there.
want to move him down here?
All right.
Yeah.
So which artillery are attacking and?
Both artilleries are attacking this artillery.
Just to get rid of him.
Bang. No. There you go. And oops. There you go.
I guess I actually can play. No. Okay, so if he begins his turn, so yeah, now I guess I end the turn of those other 3 and summon 3 more artillery.
Okay. Bunk. 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 And then 3 more artillery.
And they now can't
There we go.
move. So I think I will end my turn.
Okay. Turn over.
All right.
Yeah, I definitely think one of the things that we need to work on this week is, or actually the main thing we need to work on this week is unit economy.
Yeah.
Right now it's way too easy to get units.
You can get a lot of units. Damage buff. Gonna destroy one of my artillery then. Tit for tat, I suppose. When I started the day, I didn't think that I'd be playing a game for like an hour and a half during class.
Yeah. That's fair.
Kind of unfortunate for, I suppose, the rest of the class that didn't join in, though.
Yeah, just watching this unfold.
Very slow. Yeah, without a lot of
Methodical.
context, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, can they hear both of us speaking, or can they just...
Okay, so people can join in and listen to us, and I know some people are. Not everyone is, though. I think only Dion, I know Taylor did, our, what do you call it?
Producer?
Yes, that's the word. And I think those are the only 2 that are actually like muted in here that are not deafened.
Oh yeah, there's a couple people in.
Yeah. And then obviously, the one thing that I will say is they are all able to hear the other team. So
Yeah, they can hear both sides.
we're kind of playing the villains right now.
Oh,
A little bit.
are we the bad guys?
Contextually.
Yeah,
For them, because like they
For
can
them, yeah.
hear Jeremy and Sabrina. They can't hear us, or most of them can't hear us.
Okay. I'm the faceless villain that they're all rallying against, I suppose. I'll accept my role and commence with more artillery barrages.
The villainous lord who loves artillery units, who really likes artillery units, is a massive
I'm always
fan
a
of
fan
guns.
of ranged things in games. I play an incredibly tanky game when it comes to stuff like this. I build up impenetrable walls and I nuke anything that comes near them, and eventually I just steamroll with massive units and or economy. If I can avoid fighting entirely in games like this and just win because no one could stop me, then that's my favorite way of winning a game. Ah, cool. My shadowing track finally got back to me.
Nice.
You guys are up?
Oh, we're up?
All right,
Yep.
cool.
Let's do it. All right. Draw.
And also, we're stopping at 3:35. She said.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, so right soon here then.
Draw one card. Let me take all these off. Pop.
Okay, so this is probably the last turn then. What was the card that I got again?
Let me take a look. It is another teleport.
Another teleport. All right. We're gonna do this then. What's my highest damage unit currently? Would it be the hero?
The hero does mad amounts of damage. Yes, he does
Mad amounts of damage. All right.
He does
all
like
right.
10. I'm pretty sure.
So,
yes, 10 damage.
and what's my hero's movement?
Only 5.
5.
So you can move 2 right.
What's 15 tiles? Dang it, that's too bad. I was
15
gonna see
tiles is right here.
Dang it, that's too bad. I was hoping I could get all the way to their base with the teleports, but there are only 5 ranged teleports. Because if I could get there to pop and yeah, I can't do it though.
If we get this turn to go fast, you can do it.
Well, yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Just move up here and then nuke.
Let's just. I'm gonna move everything down center line. Okay, so I'm gonna move my move the guy at the very front. Move that down as far as he goes, or not the hero, but yeah, just move that guy down as far as he goes.
So like right here.
Yep.
Okay, he's right there.
5. All right, I'm gonna attack the hero. I'm gonna do that with every single one of my guys. Let's just
attack the hero. Attack the hero. Attack the hero.
Only take 2 damage because there's the
pop both of the damage things on him right now.
Damage.
Are you doing that before you attack?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be because he needs that to deal the damage.
All right, so he's increased his damage by 4, so that's gonna do an additional 4 damage.
So it takes, I think, 4 damage. Not much.
And then are we just moving all of these guys down center line too?
Yep.
1,
I'm gonna
2,
hit the
3,
hero.
4, 5. 1,
I don't think I can hit
2,
the
3,
hero,
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So anything that's in range of any of them.
4.
Yeah, keep him there in the center.
Keep him in the middle. You want to move all these down too?
Nah, they're not going to be able to attack.
Yeah.
So whatever I can see, can I see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
these
7?
guys
Nope, I can't actually see anything. I can only hit the one guy in the middle.
Yeah.
They can't actually see it. No. So they're just gonna fire at the one artillery that I can see, and that's all I can do, and that's the end of the game, really.
Where? You can't see this. This is yours.
Oh, it's mine. I couldn't tell.
That's yours. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, I can't see anything. I guess I could. Can I teleport them and then attack or not?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. So I might as well. Actually, I don't have much mana left, do I? I don't think I have enough mana left. how much mana is did those 2 cards take?
Those 2 cards
That's-
costed
7
Did it
total, I think, right?
5.
5.
Oh, 5. Yeah, so I can't do the other one with 7. Yeah, I can't. Okay.
Yeah. The only
I
thing you
can't.
could
I can't do
is,
anything then.
like,
I mean,
heal or...
let me think about this. I mean, I guess I might as well. My strategy was at this point going to be to move center line with the heavy stuff. So you might as well just move those other guys down next to the guys around the base. Move them all down.
1, 2, 3.
This is the end,
4,
anyways. If
5.
we're ending in 2 minutes,
1,
there's
2,
nothing else
3,
left.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Just move
Yeah.
like that.
And that's.
Here
you know.
comes the horde.
That was what I was planning on doing eventually, anyways. I was building up to this point. I'm just gonna charge down center and see what
Okay,
happens.
send it, Michael. Let's go. Send it.
All right.
How do they respond? How do they respond?
I know, yeah. It's like, what do you do when?
What do you do? What do you do when this just shows up at your front door?
You have to have something to respond, or you'd have to send units to go snipe my base. But what I would have done had we had time is I would have built up the a presence around my base and then moved center line down with a row of those guys and just nuked.
This is why unit limits are important.
Yes.
We found this last night and we literally said like, oh, maybe we should put unit limits in, and then ended up saying, no, let's just leave it for now. If they find it and do it, like, it's a playtest. It's alright.
Yes. Well, I found it and I did it. And
yeah, I completely expected that.
I spot it was literally the first thing that I saw. I was like, I can do this.
Yeah, like I said, I completely expected people to find it. So, yeah, you know. Oh, they're running.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not running. They're not running. They
I
killed
mean,
the unit.
Anything,
that's why you can't
yeah, they
see
killed
them
one there. But anything that's inside of that if they don't take out a number of my units now, anything that's because each one of those is going to move 5 and attack everything inside of 8. So if there's anything left there, it's dead.
This is the kind of thing that I feel like the demons would be like good at dealing with because I gave them the AOE.
Yeah, an AOE cluster shot would be perfect in a situation like this.
Yes. That was the intention. This is the intended circumstance for it to be useful. I don't know if it's a big enough area, though. I do want to test that, because I'm not sure if 4 spaces is enough. Especially since I only have it dealing 3 damage right now.
I mean, that's a pretty powerful utility.
Yeah,
because for an AOE.
That is 12 damage.
That's 12 total damage over an area, and that's like the threat alone will prevent, like psychologically speaking, when you have AOE units, players are gonna avoid clumping when they know that they're around, which changes strategy because having like actual defensive lines is very important in a game like this. Typically, if I have a great defensive line but one break happens and then someone can run a bunch of units through and attack my base, I'm in trouble.
Oh, they got the scouts coming up.
Yeah, but scouts are dead.
Oh, here they come.
I mean, this is the end anyways, so.
Yeah, it's 3:30. It's 3:37 now.
So those scouts, I just moved the back units over to the left and killed both of those, so they wouldn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting a scout rush, so yeah, both of those scouts would die unless they do something else. No, they wouldn't, and I can shoot both of them from right here. So that would be.
Yeah, unit limits are a little bit important. I feel like if we actually had the actual game itself, I feel like this would have gone a little bit faster. Part of the problem is we're doing every single thing manually. So
another game that has very similar mechanics is, at least when it comes to tactical stuff, is especially when it comes to the hex stuff, is Battle for Wesnoth.
Yes.
Another great one.
Yeah, I took some inspiration from some stuff in Wesnoth.
Yeah, that game has an incredibly deep tactical gameplay.
Yeah, that game is really cool. Honestly, I really like that game.
Yeah, for a free-to-play game, it's amazingly verbose in what it offers.
Yeah, it's very detailed, down to the point of like every unit having its own like, you know, what's it called?
Individual things.
Yeah, its own individual like personality traits and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I really like it. I remember my favorite, what's it called, to play in West North was the Undead.
All right, you guys are good
Yeah.
to come back now permanently.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Let's do that. Sound volume mixer. Okay.
So Kai, we were just opening it up if you have any like feedback or anything you want to throw our way. If you can hear us yet.
Okay, I am also back. And I will hop off the Discord. And I will also stop